Extra beans and extra welly for Dave and Karen. Hello, my darlings. I must say, it's with heavy heart that I welcome you to Monday's show today. Commiserations at your exit from the show last night. How are you feeling today?
Well, it's just a bit odd because Mondays, you know, we've had that pattern for weeks now where Karen rehearses a group dance in the morning. Monday afternoon we get together and we try and get the plan, the map of the dance. Instead, I watch the telly.
I was going to say, what did you do instead? It was your first dance-off, though, Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, how confident did you feel about surviving going into that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Mark's such a good mate. It was really odd, you know, being with Mark. And I think it was so funny because I know him so well. And he's there with his bald head. I'm there covered in tartan. And we're with two of the most beautiful women on the planet. And we thought, whatever happens, this is a moment to savour, you know.
This is so
good.
true.
It was good.
It's so tough to go up against your friend. It must have felt something important to you, though, that Len said he would have saved you. Had to give him the chance.
Oh, it was magnificent.
Yeah.
I mean, all the judges were great, and but
they weren't that great, were they?
But you know what I mean, though. But having Len on our side really meant a lot to us.
The other great thing is, Karen, is that your tango was your second highest score. So you went out on a high. You didn't embarrass the family.
Definitely not.
No.
He stomped it out with passion.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, when we did the jive the week before, I mean, I wasn't happy with it and I was kind of angry with myself. So whatever had happened, I really, really enjoyed that. And I watched the results show last night and I just thought, yes, you know, that's, I think, what Strictly's about. You know, I was doing my best, I was having a ball and, you know, it was all there and it was a dance, you know.
It was an incredible, what a dance. You did look a little bit ruffled by Bruno's comments on Saturday. I mean, you've spent 7 weeks trying your best and really putting in those hours. Was it quite tough to take sort of harsh criticism?
It is when you think you've done a good job. I mean, you know, I knew myself, you know, my salsa, when it was kind of out of time, it was fine in my head. But the band were in a different place to where I was. and you know, so I can take that. So you think, yeah, fair enough. But actually with Bruno, I did feel that I did the best I could. So that's why I chipped back.
It wasn't all bad, though, because Craig and Darcy praised your dance content. How hard had you worked last week, Karen?
We worked extremely hard. I mean, I was putting everything into that tango. And he was, you know, we were struggling at first, but then suddenly it just started coming together. And then he really, really put those, you know, that strength and that force and that passion that we were looking for. And I was so proud of him.
So proud. And when you did those turns and you went across the floor and your hair went and everything, was so exciting.
But we were in time.
Honestly,
for 2 days. You know those nodding dogs you see in the back of pensioners' cars and they're all out of sync? It was like that and she was getting so frustrated. I thought, can we do something like put your finger in my ear when you're turning? No.
Bless you. Let's have a look at your best bits. Hanky's ready, people.
The professional who will be whisking you around the dance floor is Karen!
Really, it was like love at first sight. He's not afraid to be himself, and that makes him amazing.
Wriggly woo! I never thought that airy old me could immerse themselves in the world of sequins.
I want to cry with happiness.
Boom!
2,
5,
5, 4,
16.
Well, it's the only way is up, Tessa. One of my big concerns is my posture. Shoulders down, chest out, stomach in. Now, dance and enjoy yourself.
You're just fun to watch and you make me smile and that's what I want to be. I want to be happy.
Pass the door, Blake. A lot of strutting.
Dave has to personify a matador.
I am the matador who's in love with his bull. That sounds wrong.
Dreadful.
You're the people's champion.
2,
5,
5, 4.
That was my finest hour. We're dancing the waltz, and sometimes it's a cacophony of confusion.
Where's your frame?
I'm not a dog.
You are a dog. Your pedigree. Come on.
You scrub up very well, almost unrecognisable.
I really enjoyed that, and I'd say that was your personal best, actually.
I'm not the greatest dancer, but Karen brings out the best in me. Plus, we have a blooming good time, don't we? Yeah. This week, we're doing a salsa.
Salsa is very difficult. There's a lot of hip action.
I've got my hips moving, but my shoulders are still a mystery.
Chicken.
I don't, my shoulders won't do it.
Strictly come down some crackers with maracas too.
You should have considered remaining on the fruit trolley.
Oh, I love you, buddy.
Love you too. Do you know, Karen means the world to me, and I couldn't envisage being partnered with anybody else.
I love Dave. He's my buddy.
These legs are old. They ain't gonna stop.
Dave Meyer, the trier. That's what I want to see you. Come out and try.
I think you did a fantastic job.
Well, got through
But you know,
it.
exactly.
But could have been better. Right, shoulders down, belly up. I never dreamt to get so far in this competition. Being on Strictly, it's like being invited to the best party in the world.
Good.
So scary. But I love you. I want to get it right for myself. I want to get it right for Karen as well.
You obviously have been learning tango, and there were a lot of tango steps in there, so, I mean, well done,
All
really.
credit where it's due.
4,
6.
6, 4, go.
Oh, I loved it. I think the audience liked it too.
Who are you going to save?
Mark and Yvette.
Mark and Yvette.
Mark can be better.
Karen Hauer, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me, and I really mean that. You're a belter.
Dave, thank you for giving me 100% and always having fun and always bringing a smile to my face. I'm gonna miss dancing with you. Hopefully it's not the last time.
Oh, darling, what has been the thing you've enjoyed most about this experience, Dave?
I think being part of the Strictly family, I mean, and it sounds a bit trite, but it is there. And I do love Strictly. I think it's the most honest, it's the biggest and best show on telly. And meeting Karen and Kevin and all the other dancers. And also, when we did the Paso Doble, they said we had one of the biggest standing ovations ever on Strictly. Now, that was a rush.
That was the moment.
I don't think we're going to get that again. Well, I'm not, you might.
We are going to miss you around these parts. You two have been #TellyJoy. Will you give it up, please, for Dave and Karen? Love you to pieces. Oh, she's gone. Soon Craig will be here, but first, another of our fiendishly difficult